What's going on, guys? Hope everybody had a good Independence Day. And remember those who fought to keep our country free. Today I'm going to do a shave with my very first brush. With the Simogue 620, and it is broken in. And there's nothing better than a broken in boar brush, let me tell you. Probably except broken in badger brush. But also today I'm going to be using the lather line from Barrister and Mann. And the scent is Oceana. For Oceana, and to me it smells a little bit like almost like a Irish Spring with a little bit of sunscreen. But it does lather really good. All the lather line by Barrister and Mann does lather up really good, and the reason I'm using that today is because I'm gonna bite the dust and use a new blade. Wilkinson Sword. I have not used a Wilkinson Sword in a long time, so I can't really remember what it was like, what it felt like, if I had any irritation, if it was too aggressive, too mild. But I was watching some of Ken Surf's videos, and he's using the Gillette model Wilkinson Sword, and I'm shedding. And I have never seen those before, so I guess I'm a little bit of a noob still. And that, or I just haven't paid much attention. But as for a brush, this was my first boar brush, and it was about 15 bucks. So, and it broke in. There's a break-in period with them. They had no odor. This one didn't have an odor whatsoever. It's shedding. Something awful, but I'm going to try the McCore 34C with the Wilkinson Sword. I'm going to kind of take my time with it and see. Oh yeah. I can tell it's more aggressive. Yeah, that's sharper blade than the Perma Sharps is. Nowhere near as smooth, for sure. To me, anyway. But it is sharper. So, let me know what you guys think about these blades. I don't know. This is my first go around with them in probably 6 months, and I got on Try a Blade, and I bought every blade known to man, and I think the only one I've yet to try is the feather. So I'm not super excited about trying the feather blade. Kind of curious to see if I get a weeper. It's about a day and a half worth of growth, and I was on my 5th use of the Perma-Sharp, and my last shave was terrible, terrible, terrible. But that's 5 shaves. That's really good. You can't ask for much better. So I just got out of the shower, and it's important to have your skin hydrated before you throw a straight razor or safety razor on your face and neck. And usually by my second into third pass is when I notice how well a blade is going to function. Not so much on the first pass. I mean, yeah, they might take down some hair, but usually when I start going across the grain and against the grain, it tells me everything I need to know about the blade. So I do notice right off the bat I need to add more water to my soap, and that's pretty common with Barrister and Mann soaps. They are thirsty soap. You really do have to take the time, add water, and try to get that perfect sheen to them for them to be very like super effective. Even the lather line. Now the problem, I've noticed a lot of people's kind of got the same opinion as I do when it comes to Barrister and Mann, is they're a very popular soap, they're very good soap, but it's hard to really find any really good scents on them. They all kind of have that old-fashioned scent to them. So, well, there's pass 1. I'm going to come back. I'm going to go ahead and do pass 2 and 3 and come back and talk a little bit about it. So, I'll catch you in a minute. Hey guys, back after pass 3. I need to do a rinse, and those blades are really nice. They're really sharp. Let me get to do a rinse and hit the alum block, and I'll go into a little bit more detail. So that soap performs very well. It lathers up really good. Lots of cushion. Fairly good slickness, honestly. Once you get it, the mixture right, and you whip it up to perfection, which I encourage everybody to do on any Barrister and Mann soap. So I'm going to run the alum block around just to kind of get a test. And where it stings, you got a little close. Maybe a little irritation off that blade, but nothing that I'm going to have to break out the styptic pen over, which is good. And another thing I want to tell you guys, when you condition your brushes, like I noticed mine was starting to shed like 2 or 3 hairs on that shave, and what you want to do is you want to kind of get some conditioner. This is what I do anyway. I get some conditioner, put it in the palm of my hand and whip it up, lather it up, get it into the brush and let it sit for about 10-15 minutes, and give it a pretty good rinse and leave it to hang dry. I don't ever place my brushes upside down when I'm done using them. I always place them like that because I don't want any of the water rolling back into the knot, where that can cause some you know, mildew-ish kind of stuff to set up in there. So left the alum on my face for about 10 seconds, and I'm going to rinse it off. And surprisingly enough, there wasn't much stinging going on there. So for sure, the Wilkinson Swords are sharper than the Perma-Sharps. They are. So if you got Perma-Sharps here, you got Wilkinson Sword up here. Smoothness, you got Perma-Sharps up here, Wilkinson Sword down here. So it's all, when you use a sharper blade, you don't have to induce any pressure onto the actual razor. With the Perma-Sharps, it's just kind of natural for me to put a little bit of pressure onto it, where I've gotten so used to them and how they cut. But these are, to me, in my experience, they perform better than the Gillette Silver Blues, the Super Max Super Platinums, and the Astra SPs, and the Med Preps. So today, my concoction, since it is shave of the night, a little menthol and witch hazel. Yeah, that's a really nice shave. Those are good blades. I'd say if I had like 2 or 3 days growth or a week's growth, those would be perfect. Or if you have really, if you have a tough beard, my beard is not really that tough, but my face is sensitive. And I asked Ken if those Wilkinson Swords by Gillette were as smooth as the Perma-Sharps, and he said he didn't know yet. He would have to try them over again. Try several of them. So, thanks, Ken, for the tips, man. I really enjoy your videos. I do. And it's always nice having friends out on the West Coast. Get to enjoy your videos as well. And I have a brother out in LA. I think I told you all that last video. So I get to hear all the stories about California and the new gun ban that is taking effect, which is ridiculous. And I don't know, this country's really changed. I think about that every 4th of July. I think how much this country has changed just since I've been around. I can't imagine how much it's changed over, like, say, the last 100 years or something like that, you know. So, but I'm still happy to live here. I'm still free, and I still believe this is one nation under God, and that's where I stand on that. So, great shave. Really, not much irritation at all. So I give the Wilkinson Sword, Mr. Wilkinson Swords, 2 thumbs up. The lather is pretty good. It is. It's worth a shot. I think they have like a lemon scent, and that would be probably something I would try next. Because the more I wet shave, the more I want to try different scents. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you had a good 4th, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks, guys.